Guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Hashika Vyas and today we will start learning English. So I know a lot of people in India and across the globe struggle with this language. Now, English is not that commonly spoken in many regions of India. However, people are really focused on learning English, but they don't know the right way to do so. So today we'll start with the first topic. We'll get started right away with articles. So what are articles mainly? Now I know in Indian languages we don't have too many articles, but for English we have 3 of them. Let's see what they are. So we have a, we have an, and we have the. Now some of you may ask, what is the spoken as? Is it the? How do you pronounce it? We'll get to it later, but first we start with a. Now, you might have heard of consonants and vowels and all of these confusing things in English. So we have 26 alphabets. Out of these 26 alphabets, English says that A, E, I, O, U. These are our vowels. But do we really think these work when we talk about an? Or do we really think this works when we talk about the other alphabets that are consonants? So no, that rule solely is not reliable. Now, to be very precise, we don't focus on these. We focus on their sounds. So when I say NGO, do we say A or do we say an? Any guesses? So we actually use an NGO. Why? You might ask me, but it's very easy. When you say NGO, what is the sound? N. The N sound. N, when you write it. So the A sound in Hindi looks something like these. I know these two are different, but you can relate when you say N. So in Hindi, or maybe you could say other Indian languages, when you have these kind of sounds, you consider them as vowels in English. So these two sounds actually are a combination of these two. When you have anything that sounds like vowels, we usually use an. Now, in similar way, if you have a unicorn, what would you use for a unicorn? Any guesses? So when I say uni, the U alphabet here is solely pronounced as U. When I say umbrella, it's So is like this, right? I think, yeah. Or you could say So is not actually a consonant here, even if it's U. But when you say this, it is uni. So it's actually, if you don't know English, you would have spelled it like this. So that's why we say a university and an umbrella, because this is actually a vowel sound and this is actually a consonant sound. So I think vowels and consonants are pretty easy this way. Now, when to use these? Now, both of these are used only for singulars. What is a singular thing? Anything that's one. Now, I could say a table, an apple, but I don't really know which table or which apple I'm talking about. So this is plainly any apple, any table. So anything that is singular will be a or an. When we come to the or the, I'll talk about the specifications later. But when we talk about the or the, it's mainly used to define anything that is specific. For example, this duster, this marker, the marker, the duster, the teacher, the student, the listener. So when you talk about the this way, it is mainly used for specific people, things, objects. Yes, even people. So for example, titles like the doctor. You know which doctor I'm talking about. So with that time, you will use the. So this is how we divide all 3 articles. So I know this was a very short video, just an introduction to show you what I teach, how I teach. Now, this series of the entire YouTube channel videos on this channel is going to be free of cost for all learners across the globe, where we discover different grammar learning aspects without the typical rules. It's going to be really fun. You're never going to have a dull moment with me at Digiviz. So if you like this video and you would want to learn more such things, please do not forget to follow and subscribe us. Thank you.